Alright, hello and welcome back to yet another no-name MAME game. Today's no-name MAME game is X-Men vs. Street Fighter, premiering on the CPS2. Now, I've long since thought of the CPS2 as the raw equivalent of the Capcom's equivalent of the Neo Geo. They're both for Capcom and SNK, and they're both meant to showcase their fighting games. And it's also horizontally activated. So, intro time!
Here you go!
X-Men versus Street Fighter!
So I had to rush through my lines just because I wanted to get to this intro and not talk over it, because that was awesome with the music playing.
This is X-Men versus Street Fighter!
Yeah, this is X-Men! I love that. It's just yelling at you. Oh, I can only choose one? Gambit's like awesome, but Charlie is no idea. Unfortunately, I'm gonna go with Gambit. Check it out, he's got like a pseudo cape. Oh, and I even chose the blue version. Oh, sweet, let's choose Charlie. I don't have no idea who Charlie is. He doesn't show up in any game except for like Capcom versus Street Fighter. No, that didn't come out right. But like the X-Men games. Alright, we're just getting used to this game. I swear I signed the controls correctly, but surprises. Whatever. I don't know, I've long since never really liked the Street Fighter series for having like 6 buttons. That's a lot of buttons. Oh gosh. Come on, tag! It's all up to you, Charles. Charles in charge, baby. No, I don't think so. Whoa, they've really updated Dulcid's flame effect. And it no longer does that weird thing where it like shows the entire skeleton as he's on fire. Oh, the joys of playing a charge character. Whoa. Okay, so you activate specials by pressing 2 buttons at the same time? Is that... Oh, come on, I would love to do that tag again. So I've long since... Or the crossover games are like kind of notorious for dumbing down the moves and making things a lot easier. Okay, is it me or did that... but the person just like showed up and shot me. It's not even strikers in this game. What's up with that? Alright. So that, ended in abject failure, but, let's do this again. Oh, insert 1 more coin. It's like, thankful I put in 1 coin, but it really wants another coin. Oh my gosh. But these really are like the X-Men from the animated X-Men show, which... I mean, it's a cool show, and you should check it out, because it is cool, but it really kind of pales in comparison to the Batman show. I mean, if Batman was in the game... Well, you can't have Batman in a Street Fighter game, you just beat everyone. Whoa. Kind of reminds me of how if you look at the SNK, or like in King of Fighters or something, if you're looking at the difficulties that they have, like, midway up is called MVS, and that's supposedly the regular arcade difficulty. And it just goes to show you how hard arcade games are. I like lost myself for a second there. I gotta admit, despite being a Street Fighter game, which admittedly not at a fault it can help, but the presentation is amazing. I'm just getting mesmerized by this. Oh my gosh, it changed the music to Ken's theme midway through, as he just shows up and makes everything burst into fire. That's just what Ken does. That's his job. Have you seen his special fireball? It's red. Red for fire. Actually, it's Ryu. His Shoryuken is way too fire. Unfortunately, I haven't unlocked hard punches yet. Whoa!
KO! Dulcie win!
Dulce! It is not who I am. Maybe there's a second intro, because this is an awesome game and I want to experience more of it. You can switch your character at any time. Tell me! How? Friggin' game?
Game over.
Can't even tell me how to play it right. Although, admittedly, I couldn't even assign the hard, not punch. It's a little hard. My arcade controller is cool, but it has its limits. Alright, let's choose characters I never would have chosen.
Versus Street Fighter.
Let's choose Lame Clops and Zangief. Who would choose these people? They're like the lamest. Time for Rogue and Chun-Li. Whoa, who do you think you are, Terry Bogard? Get out of here! Get out of here, you crazy son of a gun. Jeez, they do not... Oh, it's a Street Fighter game. You have to spam weak attacks, and then you lead into a mid-attack. I almost forgot myself here. Oh yeah, in the faces. Marvelous! It's funny because it's a play on words. Good. Because that's what games need to give you, positive reinforcement as you go along. Wait, so he has an attack that shoots straight up. If this were any other game, I'd decry that as ridiculous. Come on. Oh yeah, definitely Zangief's theme. Crazy, ridiculous. I'd say Russian based, but these Street Fighters are like not at all this country stereotypes at all. Man, even just getting my ass kicked, this is an awesome game. Just the music is in there. This reminds me of the time when I was playing BlazBlue and I accidentally figured out how the grappling character worked, and I felt pretty proud of myself. It's like, whoa, so that's how circle throws work. I have long since forgotten, but it was a moment of pride. Vitality recovers slowly when you're not dying. Oh, does it do that thing where if you press in like 3 A's then it goes to Cap? Capcom was pretty conceited, of course, and so they did that in some of their games. Although I think SNK does that too, so maybe that wasn't very conceited. Also, game over, come on! I want to play more! They did it. They did it.
This is X-Men.
Alright, let's choose more characters we'll play. The Juggernaut! And Vanilla Man. Except I accidentally chose the black version. Oh.
Ready.
He just had a girder around. It's like, girders make me angry. Oh, wait, what? Oh, God. That makes more sense. My hand got lost a little on the arcade stick. It's how these things work. Man, this guy is really big. I guess you really don't appreciate how strong the Juggernaut is unless you're playing as him and like punching the crap out of a dude from halfway across the screen. And this is way more fun than regular Street Fighter. Why did they even... People probably complain about like how many crossover games they have, but maybe they should have had more. Did we really need Street Fighter 7 Champion Turbo Omega Hyper fighting with Degree S Super Special Turbo FC 36090 P90X version? Oh, come on, Ryu. Way to just, like, kill the buzz after Mr. Awesome Pants. Fortunately, you can't choose Cable in this game. Although, if I remember correctly in the arcade series, Cable was, like, some sort of crazy mercenary guy who, like, just showed up every now and then to, shoot people. And maybe save the future. I forget if that was him or Bishop. Well, who was actually saving the future. And that was that. Come on, let's do one more. Definitely choosing Juggernaut. That guy, force of nature. Alright, we'll do it. We'll choose Wolverine. Oh, Sabretooth. Tails just waving his tongue at us. Oh, this is the best.
Ready.
Also, it seems to be an unwritten rule that you have to choose a Marvel character and a Street Fighter character. Oh yeah, this isn't Capcom, this is just Street Fighter versus X-Men. Oh, okay, so it'd be Marvel versus Capcom. Yeah. There is a logic behind it, you just have to sound it out a little. I want. Oh, okay, good, because there's no combo. I'd be a little disturbed if you like actually could get a combo just for pressing the buttons so rapidly. Come on. If Wolverine is not as awesome as he is in the comics, then I'm going to be seriously disappointed. Did you see that? He just like eviscerated me. Wolverine theme. Of course it's got angsty guitars. So you know how he's like calling all of his attacks? It's kind of like he's Hawk Fu. That's right, Wolverine is the Hawk Fu of X-Men.
Let's get out of here.
Sabretooth has a car? I didn't even think he knew how cars worked. So that was enough fun messing around with X-Men versus Street Fighter. Turns out I'm not good with any of the characters, although I came close with the cheapest character in the game. It was a little arguable, though. Just gotta love that ditty that plays every time you're playing a CPS2 game.
Here you go.
X-Men versus Street Fighter.
I bet you feel pretty silly now for having played through, for going back and replaying the intro, because I played it at the end, again. 1996. Man, the 90s were pretty awesome. Just, who can jump higher? And it's a tie. You gotta love fighting games who, like, pretend that all the characters are the exact same physical specs. Alright, well, it's been great, but this cat's got a scat.